Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 999, the nonnery game. We are in the kitchen, and we are solving mysteries. I think there are 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood. How the hell can you tell that? They look just like any other plates from the 99-cent store. If you ever take a lady out to dinner, you're going to embarrass yourself. I feel sorry for June. What? Why the hell are you bringing up June? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. I like that. That's nice right there. You are not terribly subtle. 1, 2, 3. There's 10 of them. If you flip these over, they look like hats. The middle is super deep for a plate. They're soup plates. They're made that way so that soup doesn't spill. If we ever get out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out. What makes you think a poor college student has money to do something like that? I mean, these 9 plates are pretty expensive. They're plates for appetizers. You run a restaurant, don't you? That's my bet here. They're plates for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates. Okay. Well, excuse me, princess. Oh no, you did not just reference that show. It's such a bad show. Okay. What's this one? There's a bunch of little wavy ridges on the plate. Those plates are for serving meat. The fact that you can identify a difference in plate is very much what says to me that you've run a restaurant. You really are ignorant, aren't you? Come on, it's not like I need to know this crap. Jeez. What's this? There's a voucher at the end of the counter. The voucher doesn't match the number of plates on the table. It says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F on the voucher. Appetizer 9, meat dish 10. That's that's not 10. And the plates on the table are 9 appetizers, 16 meat, I thought so, 10 soup, and 15 seafood. Maybe they're using hexadecimal here. I would buy that. But then meat should not be 16. Okay, Junpei. We need to teach you. So A is 10, B is 11, all the way through F, which is 16. Yeah. It's a number system that goes 8, 9. She skipped, like, it does go 1 through 7. And it's 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, not 10, 11. You're familiar with base 10, right? That's the normal system of numbers, 0 through 9, 10 digits. The base 10 equivalent for hexadecimal numbers would go like this. A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, E is 14, and F is 15. And 10 equals 16. Yes. No. Yes. Yeah. 10 equals 16. Okay, so when she said 10, 11, 12, she was going up 1, not saying that they're in the first segment of system. That was my bad. And then 10 becomes 16 in base 10. I know it sounds strange, but you can think of it as just 6 letters added on to the normal system after 9. And then when you reach the top, you round that into the 10th place. I think I get it. I think I finally figured out a way to get us back home. Alright. It's a partition that splits the room. On the right side of the wall, it's one of those swinging doors. You use them a lot in between kitchens and dining areas in restaurants. Without this door, you'd need to run away all the way around the partition to get to the other side. That'd really be a pain in the ass, huh? Well, I guess it's not really important, but still. Wow. This pot looks like it's made out of silver. I bet drinking tea from this pot would be really yummy. You sound like a woman of class, and I like you. Spending the day off with June drinking tea. That does sound like a nice day. Could such a day ever happen for me? Not if you are a broke college student, because your time is never free time. Jumpy? Oh, nothing. We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. It's a lot of notes. They've got a bunch of stuff written on them, but it doesn't look like a code or anything like that. There's so much stuff in here. A whole lot of cans. This is probably a pantry. We have a pantry in my house. It's not nearly this big, but it is there. There are cans lining every shelf in here. Wooden box on the second row, though. Oh, hello. Okay. Guys, someone's gonna die.
Knife? I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
It's futile.
'Tis futile, sire.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
You've got a nice vocabulary, woman.
Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
Huh? Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
The Titanic?
Really?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
Actually, a lot of people made that claim following the Titanic sinking. Most of them charlatans and false mediums. But let's say no.
No, I haven't. What is it?
In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank,
That I definitely haven't heard of.
a novel was published. It was called Futility.
Was it? Hold on. Oh my gosh,
It was
it's
written by
real.
an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking.
Wait,
Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it.
yeah.
It wasn't, though. The
Well,
name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself, and the cause and the location of the damage.
sorry about that.
Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly.
If it really has that many similarities, then holy crap.
It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank.
That is an incredibly long time.
But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic.
Really?
There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster.
Honestly, the second one is not that impressive because once he'd written one, it makes sense to write a story using details you already know. It makes it simpler. However, the fact they wrote one in the first place, that's the interesting part.
In one, two ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
Interesting. Two factors about the Titanic in two different stories?
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird,
Yeah.
but
But there must be a logical explanation.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Yeah, that's fairly plausible.
Right, I knew you'd say that. But what if Stead had some sort of special powers?
June, I think you're banking too much on psychics here.
To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
Automatic writing, that's a psychological trick thing. The idea of automatic writing, actually, she's probably about to explain it, so I probably shouldn't go in detail.
Automatic writing? Wait, are you?
But if you want to look up a real-life example of that, look up David Tennant and Darren Brown.
Are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull.
Well, yes, it is loadable in the literal sense. However, it's totally possible to go into an unconscious state and just write things, whatever your unconscious comes up with, but it's not going to be like the future.
Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
He has a very good point.
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Oh.
Well, that's an interesting theory, but one I don't buy.
What are you smoking?
Junpei, I like you so much.
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic.
What?
He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
Why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Yeah, this is a little bit bizarre and not progressing.
But
Come on, let's get back to it.
Yeah, we need something to clean with for that to be useful at all. Hello, what are you? Yes, there is something behind the cheese. Move the cheese. What? A bottle of oil with the label kind of smudged off, but it's okay. What if I combine the bottle of oil with the knife? Nothing. Alright, got it. There's milk in here. Milk in an iron barrel. Judging by the rust, it's probably really old. Maybe we shouldn't open it up. I don't think it'd be a pretty sight. You have a point. Oh, whoa, oh, okay. Alright, I see how it is. Oh no, it's a combination lock. What I've got here is a pot and a frying pan. Oh, and a pressure cooker. I guess we could use some of those as weapons. What kind of an idiot are you? You're gonna run around holding that thing while you look for the dead? Hey man, it was just a joke. Why so serious? Alright, Joker. It's only a partition. There's nothing else worth noting here. What about this? Oh. Alright, it's going... Do you think this was all part of Zero's plan? Probably. Kinda hard to believe there's a chef on board somewhere. I wonder what this drawer is. See the metal grate on top of the grill? They make it like that so the fat and juices can drip off the meat while it cooks. Oh, so that's what the drawer's for? Floor? 4. Looks like the area under the plate opens up. No, it can't. I already checked. It's sealed shut. I think that's where the coal goes. That would make sense. It's a grill. There's some coals down here. They're bright red. What if... A grill ready to grill. Fair enough. Ooh, bins. A trash can. There's nothing inside of it. Oh, better than being full of rotten food, I suppose. Damn it, there's nothing in here. Hey, Santa, digging through the trash really suits you. Wow, Lotus, you are a jerk. What the hell did you say? Listen, lady, I did you a favor. I knew you'd piss and moan, so I did it for you. Oh my. I don't recall asking to do you anything. Okay, you two just should not be in the same room together. That's the obvious part here. You should not throttle her. Okay. Okay. I'll give her that. That was good. Oh, sink. It's still got water in it. There's a couple of plates in there, but I don't think they're gonna help us much. A whetstone. If we combine this with a knife. The blade of the knife is getting sharper by the second. I should be able to cut something pretty good with this. Nope, still nothing. Well, that helped me a lot. At least I knew what a whetstone was. That was helpful. What about? Nope, not the big barrel full of milk. Not the shelf with white cloth. This is Gouda cheese, the most famous Dutch cheese. If you don't cut open the casing, it usually won't go bad, so you can store it at room temperature for quite a while. So we can eat this? Most likely. I'm not hungry at all. I guess it's hard to get hungry in a situation like this. There's cheese on the shelf. Sweet. Some cheese can be pretty good, and I say this as someone who not really eats cheese. There's some bottles of seasoning here. What if I look at this knife? Do I have like... Nope. Nope. Alright. File, calc, file. About digital roots. Special functions. Clicking the screen during an escape searches the area. Flowchart. Different places in the story by using the flowchart. Both story segments and escape rooms can be viewed. The choices you make in the flowchart will affect your story progression. Flowchart. Minigames. Prologue. Let's go ahead and save in the next spot. B-deck kitchen. No, we're not returning to the tile screen quite yet. Whoa, what? Oh, is that my calculator? That's handy. Oh, a countertop. There's a rolling pin and a colander here. Nothing useful. I want to check out this door. It's a bolt. And it's really rusty. Let's even open it. Won't know till we try. Let's give it a shot. Alright, let's see if we can come out. No dice. I bet you we need some oil. It won't budge. Of course. Maybe if I put some oil on it. Good, so that was the right choice. Hey. Just a little bit of oil and... Come on, you little son of a bitch. Whoa. Ha! Yes! Got you, you little bastard. You did it, Jumpy. You're so smart. Thank you. I tried my best.
It's cold in here.
Oh, yes it is. And you can see it because the air is frosted over.
What is this place? Are you blind?
It's a freezer.
It's a freezer.
Yes, it is.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me.
You have very little tolerance for
I'll
a lot
freeze
of
solid
things.
in seconds.
Yes, I mean, to be fair, you have nothing to warm you up.
Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Yep.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But...
Huh?
No! Why did it suddenly close?
Frickin'... Oh, what's her name? Lotus, did you just...
Ah! The knob's frozen.
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and... Hey! Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
Oh, dear.
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open! Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, fine. If you say so. Hold on. It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
Oh.
Yeah, this is not good.
God Damn it.
Anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
Two heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we better.
Well, let's just take a good look around this room, okay?
Right.
Alright, dry ice. That's not a thing you want to touch.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
You are very well informed, June, and I appreciate that a lot.
How do you know that?
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
I like that.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off. Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yes, that's right.
Aww. She's
You're
precious.
just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys.
She's
Don't you
precious.
think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
He wanted out of the freezer now. What?
It is kind of weird.
But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure.
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
That's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
See, that is weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
All these people are scientists. It's kind of weird.
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Ice 9?
Oh, goodness. We have a bag
Originally,
of Ice 9.
Ice
don't we?
9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify.
We were talking about this before. Something that was nearly water. So if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. We're talking about an ice that would be ice like, I don't know, outside in the middle of summer, so long as the temperature is not above 96 degrees.
So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right?
Yeah.
But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yup. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin?
Oh, shoot.
For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it, but whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is, all glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees.
Really?
Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like... how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating.
Or chemically changing.
Communicating in some way that we can't sense. And now it's happening everywhere.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But, what does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees? Man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off top. I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore.
At least you recognize that.
Seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. I freaking hate the cold.
Actually, Iceland's rather warm. Greenland's the cold
So
one.
let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
Selfish, isn't he? Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
Alright, so... we have two places we can look. There's some frozen meat up there. Looks like pork. Huh? What's this? It looks like a tag or something. A chunk of pork with a tag. Search. Jumpy, is there a slip of paper in the meat? Yes. I think there's something written on here, but I can't read it like this. Try and pull it out, it'll probably rip. You need to defrost that. I don't think we're gonna be doing that in this room. Alright, so that's just something to keep for now. Hey, Junpei, didn't you find some dry ice earlier? Yeah. Some warm water coming out of that pipe. Warm water and dry ice? Oh, I see where you're going with this, mate, and I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, back and tap. There's water dripping from this pipe. It looks like when the pipe burst, the water hit the doorknob and froze it in place. Water actually seems almost warm. Do we need a container? Frozen chicken. Okay. Maybe I can actually use that as a container? I am not sure. Let us find out. Frozen chicken combined with the dry ice. Alright, the dry ice is all in pieces now. Oh, goodness. Dry ice crumbled. Oh, I broke it apart. Okay. So, wait, then what if I... One water flowing from the pipe. Ice cubes, I can't open it. If I put some of the dry ice into a sealed container with the warm water. But how would I seal... Huh? There's a... a water bottle! Which, if I combine with the crumbled ice, which is now small enough to get into here... You never want to touch... Sturdy rope, heck yeah, man. Alright. You never want to touch dry ice with your bare hands. That is the quick way to lose your hand. Not yet, Junpei. We're not going to get the result we want unless you can hook this ball to the doorknob somehow. It's going to explode right next to the ice on the doorknob. You need to figure out a way to attach the ball to the doorknob. I got it! Alright, so we do the combining in here. Let's just tie a rope on here. Water bottle bomb! Heck yeah, guys.
Put water into the bottle with
Dry
dry
ice.
ice and make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob.
Yeah.
Alright, that's set.
Back
So,
up.
What do we do now?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Huh. A small rock. All right, this ought to do the trick.
Ah, some dry ice, huh?
Do not touch that with your
Not a
hands.
bad idea.
All right, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there. Look, right here. We can hide in there.
Oh,
Come
in
on,
there.
get
Okay.
inside, quick. All right, here I go.
Why are you throwing dry
3,
ice?
4, 5.
You're counting the wrong way.
Oh, oops.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude. All right, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
I get it. I get it. 3, 4, 5. No, hold on. Clover's not with us. You are 6.
Just throw the
So
damn
yeah, I
thing.
don't get the joke.
All right, here I go. 3,
That is a
2,
that is a
1.
sad excuse for a joke. I changed my mind. Oh my gosh.
Jumpy, the ice on the door. Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
The blast must have shattered it.
Yes. All right, let's see if it opens.
Hooray! We're out!
Move! Oh, god damn it! Hot, 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 hot! Fuck!
That was a bad idea.
Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
Did you seriously just...
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die.
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
You are such a jerk. And I want to clock you with something real bad. But number 1, you are a fictional character. Number 2, everything that I possibly would do could get you killed. Number 3, that's not polite in any fashion, even though you were just a jerk. So,
What the
yeah.
hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
Oh,
it.
don't give me that crap.
Yeah, thank you, Junpei.
I'm telling the truth.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See?
Yeah, you were very worried, I observed.
I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door, but I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
Fine, but there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own.
Uh-huh.
I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I guess so. If she really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside.
That's true.
But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
I agree with this.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's all right. As long as you understand.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two.
That's interesting.
Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Really.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching?
Oh.
Let's go.
Hey, we're moving. All right, let's check this out, because this has got to be a lot warmer. It's a frozen piece of pork. Hey, what's that? Looks like there's a piece of paper inside it. Try to pull it out, it might tear. Maybe you can melt it if you put on something warm. Something warm, like a grill. Yeah. Let's do that. Where's that? It's right here, right? Tap. Put the meat on the grill. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? We just gotta keep an eye on it, and the paper will be fine. Well, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. Ooh, looks like it's about time. I'm gonna try to take the paper out. Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm... Ouch! See? I told you. She did tell us. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. The thing's frozen stiff. I can't get it out. Well, guess what I've got? Yeah, I've got a sharpened knife. Yeah. No one. Not gonna do any stabbing, but I am gonna cut it open. Now we can cut out the paper. C plus 10 plus F. So F is 15. And C is 12. Ooh. 12 plus 15, that's 27. But 10. 27 plus 10 is 37. Should be 37, which is probably this one, right? Yep. 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 Alright, let's give it a shot. 30 is 37. What? 5, 6, 7. It was 15 F plus C 12. Oh, wait. Wait, 10 is 16, not just 10. So it's not 37. We need to add 6 to this. It's 43. Yeah. Well, I guess that went well. Yeah, the door opened. Good job, Jumpy. What is this? Oh, a Saturn key card. Well, know what we're opening there. Junpei. She's pointing at the card reader. Yeah, I get it. Yes! I think it's unlocked now. You did it, Jumpy. Let's get out of here. Yes! Let's go. Darkness. That's creepy. You found it! Thank you, game. I'm proud of myself.
I think we've been here before.
The elevators are over there, so that means...
We went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side.
That means the map was right.
Looks
Yeah.
like.
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
Yeah.
Next move?
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here.
He's right. Let's get started.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes.
Let's
Let's just keep it simple and call them
B,
A, B, C, and D.
C, D.
First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
Yeah, there were 2 doors. But they were both locked. We couldn't open them.
Now, Route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered doors.
Ooh.
Then do you think we would meet up with the other 4 after this hallway?
No, I don't think we will.
Why not?
Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is open? When we went into the kitchen, it was closed.
Oh.
But it's open now. What do you think that means?
They probably
They
came
opened
through
it.
here and went
Most
downstairs.
likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Then that means
We take Route D.
Route D, then.
Yeah. Glad we agree.
D it is.
Yup, Route D.
then we're set.
Yeah, guys, going down.
Everything looks okay here.
Let's check the next deck just to be sure.
Yeah, just like I thought. D-deck is totally underwater.
Yep.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to C deck.
What else is here?
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs, just like the floor above.
Hold on. These are kind of different. See? There's a card reader on the side.
Another strange mark.
Oh, okay. That... is that... Uranus? Or...
Hey, look! It's Lotus's symbol.
What?
Huh?
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it.
Oh! Oh! That's great! Thank you. I needed that in my life.
That seems like.
Did you just get slugged?
Ouch, 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 ouch.
What was that about the mark again?
Nothing.
This is a Mercury symbol.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
The horns symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
Oh. Wait. Hermes is Greek. Okay.
Hermes herpes, whatever.
Alright.
If we can't get this thing to work, these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other
put a
words,
card in.
we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
Probably.
Do we?
I guess we can't get on then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now.
How about this hallway on the left?
Oh, no.
There's so many doors.
Yes.
Damn it. If we try and search all these, the sun's gonna go down before we've done half of them.
He's not wrong.
I think the sun already set.
I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon.
That's even worse.
Yes, it is. I don't even know what time
We
it
can
is.
come back to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Sure.
Time to head back to the stairs.
And now the right hallway.
There are doors here
Okay.
too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Yeah, it's a lot more manageable.
Let's
One for
open
each of us.
All right, let's start with this one. Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it. What?
Oh, goodness. I would wager this is a medical ward, going by the frankly cold and distant nature of the room. And there are doors 7 and 8 here. So we had 4 and 5 in the other room, which means we have not found door 6. Oh, 3, 7, and 8. Oh, that's interesting.
What the hell is this? This place is huge.
And full of flat metal-ended beds.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Yeah.
Is this a hospital?
Thank you. Someone agrees with me. I called it a medical ward, but that's close enough.
It definitely has the smell.
It has the look.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools.
Okay, yep. We're looking
Hey,
at a hospital.
look there. The 4 doors at the end.
One's blank.
The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Yeah, especially because
Why
they
is the
look like they're
second door
painted
blank?
in blood.
That seems kind of strange, don't you think?
I agree with that.
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
Okay, second door doesn't open.
Oh, it's no use.
Well, of course. If it was that easy to open these doors, what would be the point of the notary game?
Alright, so let's see. Santa and June together make 9. So any number added to them will change the outcome. And they cannot go together through any of these doors unless we pair them with Lotus, but if we do that, then we ourselves will not be here.
We have to
We'll
activate the
be
red, or
stuck
the
in
numbered doors
room.
won't... Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
They're not vacant?
Don't you remember? The red at the central staircase?
Yeah, they read
If no one was
vacant.
inside, it said vacant.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But this one,
It's blank.
There's nothing on it.
right?
Like it's not
I
powered.
wonder if it's broken.
Only one way to find out.
Nothing. No dice.
It's not responding.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
They're both
None
blank.
of them are working.
What does it mean?
I knew it. They're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
I don't think
No,
that's why.
that's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all of this, would make such a stupid, simple mistake?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working.
He's not wrong.
I believe the bottom of the device has been removed.
Hey, Snake.
Snake!
How are you doing, man?
Ace! Clover! 7!
How?
How did you end up here?
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
We've been through a couple rooms, believe you me.
There you have it. Our half of the story.
Okay,
I don't know
let
your
me see if
half
I
of
got
it,
all
though.
this straight. When you guys got here, the bases for the Reds were already gone.
And you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything.
So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
So you went and had a look?
Yeah.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here.
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Why don't we check
I
those
like
3
Snake
Reds
a
again,
lot.
just in case?
You're right. Huh. There's a long, thin gap on the bottom.
Yeah.
I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
Well, this isn't good.
Yeah.
If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
Yes.
Well,
which
what about that hallway over there?
means we require the next piece.
Isn't there
as they
anywhere
say.
else we can go?
No, there isn't.
I love his voice. It's amazing.
There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Hospital rooms. That's what's behind all those doors?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however.
How do you...
I was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
Really?
Not again. Those goddamn things are everywhere.
Huh. Well, Snake, you're proving to be incredibly useful.
I wonder
and
what they all
very
mean.
knowledgeable. I'm impressed by this.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well,
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The
Whoa.
gigantic?
What is this gigantic?
The Gigantic.
it's a giant hospital ship, I guess.
She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century.
Oh, really?
Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gourdane bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself. Which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. But the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical...
So you're saying this Lord Gourdane bought this ship?
Yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
You'd be surprised how well refurbishing goes.
Pipe down, just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the gigantic.
Well,
No.
this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured...
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
It's a good reason, to be fair. It's not proof, but it is literally the best thing we've got.
No, I've got more.
Because the actual Titanic is underwater, and the Gigantic is a ship that would still be visitable in the modern day.
Like?
Well, I mean...
Seven, don't try to make things up
I don't know.
just because she's a jerk.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Memory isn't back?
Huh?
Yeah.
Your point being?
Wait, was I the only one that didn't know? Why?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
What?
Like literally at all?
Huh. A bell.
That was 5
It
rings.
sounds like the clock in the main stairway. 10, 11, 12.
Oh.
12.
It's midnight.
Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
That voice. I know that voice. Akane. Akane Owari, isn't it? I think that is. I'm gonna have to look into that.
We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going. We gotta find the missing
I
parts
could be
for the Reds.
completely off, but that's exactly who it sounds like.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
Searching.
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Interesting.
Hmm?
He's talking, yeah.
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Yeah.
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
4 rooms?
We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
He's
There
not
are
wrong.
48 other rooms?
Maybe?
That's interesting. The text and the voices aren't quite aligned.
All right, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Yes!
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah. Sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right.
Then let's do this.
So I have to search 6 different rooms.
It's a 1. I better get back to the others.
Oh, okay. Did anyone search the other 2 rooms? At any point?
Huh?
2, 4,
What are they
6.
doing over there?
If I'm the 7th, someone's missing.
What happened, guys?
Jumpy, look!
They're online.
Vacant? Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well,
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know.
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see. You're right. It's in there. What about the other 2?
They're the same.
Let me take a look. It's just as you said. All right, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
None.
Huh. Wait a minute.
Where's Snake?
Where's Snake?
Oh, no.
Does that mean that he found them?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it. But nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do is pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
No! That's impossible!
What?
Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see.
I don't think now's the time to be starting a fight, but
So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible.
he doesn't know where he is.
I'm gonna go look for him.
Hey, hold on, Clover. Wait.
Oh boy.
Well, that didn't work.
Yep, nope.
Damn it. What should we do now?
Oh, okay. Those other two doors are for this room.
Well, the red is working now.
Yeah.
No, we're not leaving two people behind. We should go look for them.
Okay, let's see. We don't have 9. So we would have to divide this a couple ways. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, man. This ain't good.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Santa, you could do with a little tone down, my mate.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time.
I agree with Ace. I like
We've
his
only 5
gung-ho
hours
thing.
left.
Let's split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
They're being
I'll be over here.
inspecific.
See you all later.
All right, we should go too.
Yes, let's go. But where should we start?
Let's see.
The casino, B deck. First class cabin, B deck. The hallway with all the rooms, C deck. Back in the large hospital room, also C deck. Ah. Snake, snake, snake. Where would you have gone? I would wager if he's still looking at something. No, if he vanished, he probably finished all of the rooms on C deck, right? So, and he wasn't in the large hospital room, we were just there. So let's check the first class cabin.
What about the first class cabin on B deck?
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
Oh, jeez.
Are you alright? Look, I know you're really worried, but...
Alone. Alone.
Hmm?
Alone.
I said leave me alone! You're so annoying! Just go away and leave me alone! Just looking at you guys is pissing me off!
You're not being helpful, Clover.
Go away, okay? Just go somewhere else! Stop bothering me!
Why
are you still here? Did you hear me?
Huh?
Fine, forget it. If you aren't gonna leave, then I'll just...
Alright, let's go, June.
Yeah.
We really need to find Snake, for Clover's sake.
Yeah,
so,
that's
where do you think we
not
should go
good.
next?
Okay, so let's go to the
How
casino.
about the casino?
Let's go take a look.
How about the casino? Yeah.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
Sure.
What is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
What do you mean?
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8. Our digital route would be 1.
Oh, goodness.
But there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that easy?
We would add 7.
7.
Yeah.
Oh, if we add 7.
Then yeah, our digital route would be
5
8.
plus 6 plus 8.
Dude,
plus
just
7
add it to the
equals
one that you
26.
already know is there.
The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8. Wait a minute.
Oh my goodness. But that leaves frickin' Ace, Clover, and Snake, which is 7. That's actually one of the doors, though.
What about the other 4? Ace, Snake,
Oh wait,
Santa,
no,
and
they have to
Clover.
add Santa. Frick. That would be 7, but then if they add Santa, that would be 1, which is the same number.
Well, why don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. And 1 plus 0
Yeah.
The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
We'd be leaving them trapped.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
There must be a better way to do this. If we... so we need to achieve either 3, 7, or 8 with 2 different groups to be able to advance through the door with all of us. Santa, in theory, could go alone, except for the rule, so that's a problem. So Santa would have to go with, who's 6? June. They'd make 9. Plus 4. No. Plus 3. No, but Santa's already there, so that wouldn't work. So about 6 plus 4 being 10, that'd be 1. Plus 2. That'd be 3. So 6 plus 4 plus 2. So that would leave us with 3, 7, 8, and 5, and 1. So 3, 7, 8, 5, 1, 3, 7, 8, 5, 1. That's just barely within the limit. 3, 7, 8. That's 18. 18 plus 5 is 23, plus 1 is 24, which is 6, which is not a door. Oh dear.
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am? Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we?
You're presuming a lot about how far we could get before we would
Then
need
we
them.
wouldn't really be leaving them behind.
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, you never know until you try.
I can't tell if you're evil or just incredibly ignorant.
No, you're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9.
He's also right.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Yeah, that's right. The digital route for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
You are an idiot, Lotus.
Unfortunate. That's all you have to say?
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
That's impossible. Are you being serious? And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors, right?
Door 9, oh.
The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. No. Wait just a second.
Yeah, there should be a way
You're
to...
skipping over a really big detail. Is that really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that? That's...
Oh dear.
Do you think I could have a moment alone? There's some things I need to think about.
You clearly don't think very hard if you
It
completely
didn't turn out
forgot
to be a
about the
very pleasant
number 9 rule.
conversation.
Yeah. Well, regardless, let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes, you're right.
We clearly-
can think about those other things later.
Clearly didn't
Yeah.
get any distance
All
with
right.
the casino.
Where should we go next?
We went to the cabin, so let's go to the hallway.
Let's go
with all
back
of them.
downstairs and check out that hallway with all the doors. Oh, it's Ace.
Hey, Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there!
What should Junpei do?
Let's go.
Ah, hello there.
Hey, Ace.
Snake is... Well, that's obvious, isn't it? I assume you haven't found him yet?
Nope.
Yeah, doesn't seem like you're having any luck either.
I really wonder where he could have gone.
Well, wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as we can. For Clover's sake.
I agree with you.
Right.
By the way,
Look at her.
do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings?
Why would you say that?
Why? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? They don't look alike at all.
I agree with this sentiment, but that is no reason to doubt them.
Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't. Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another.
This is also true.
It certainly isn't rare. At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible. The clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time.
He's right there as well.
Very well. Let's
Ace
get
is
back
a
to
very
the search, shall we?
insightful person, and I like him.
You can leave this area to me.
All right. Let's go, Jumpy.
Well, that literally
Something
leaves...
about that was... I'll think on it later.
We...
Like Ace said, finding Snake is our top priority. All right, where should we go next?
We have one place to look left.
Why don't we go back to the big hospital room?
Okay, let's go then.
What if he's just laying under one of the beds?
Hey, wait, that's...
Hey, Santa.
Santa?
Talk to him.
What are you doing?
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but
Who do you think did it?
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
The logical answer would be Snake.
Well, it seems like it would have to be Snake, wouldn't it? Maybe he got back here before any of us. He found the parts somewhere, put them back, and then went through one of the numbered doors.
Nope,
it's
that second
impossible.
part's not possible.
You have to authenticate with at least 3 people, or the red won't open the door.
Snake knew that better than anyone.
There's no way a single person could get through there by themselves.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Also, Snake is the number 2 for Snake Eyes, which means that he could not open any of the doors even if he wanted to.
In other words, one of us is the person who fixed
Oh wait,
the red.
no, it only validates once you have 3 people.
Bingo! We have a winner.
Oh.
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Yeah,
But why?
no idea. Maybe if they can clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad.
Something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding.
That's true.
Of course, it could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
That is
You think
also
maybe
true.
they did something to Snake?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
Hi June, how you doing?
And that's that, I guess.
Wow, her laugh disappeared very quickly. Finish searching. We have looked everywhere.
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched. And we can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here. We
He's
need
right.
to get moving.
I mean, she's right.
We don't got a choice.
She's right, he's gone.
Lotus is right. We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal.
Oh, here's her thing.
Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes. You've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind.
What? 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind.
If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind.
Well, that one's because of
But
the
if we
rule.
split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person out, then only 1 person will be left behind.
Oh, goodness. Not sure. This is the point where I need to break out the pencil and paper and figure this out. So, I'm not sure.
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
2 people get left behind if we split into 5 and 2, and 1 person is left behind if we split into 3, 3, and 1. I got that part. You can't go through the numbered doors with any less than 3 people.
Yeah.
But if we split into 4 and 3, then why do 3 people have to be left behind?
Just run the numbers. Let's say we go through door 7 with 1, 4, 5, 6. Who's left over?
That would be 3, 7, 8.
1 for each door. Oh, that's hilarious.
What's the digital root for that?
3 plus 7 plus 8 is 18, so add 1, 8, 9.
Exactly. But door 9 isn't here, right? That means 3, 7, 8 won't be going anywhere.
And 8 plus 3 is 1, and 8 plus 7 is 6.
That was just an example, of course.
And 7 plus 3
There
is
are
1.
a lot of different combinations, but the result will always be the same. It doesn't matter which 4 it is. The 3 that are left over can't go through any of the doors.
Is that really true? 7, 1, 3, 5. That's 10, 11, 16. That's 7. 7, 1, 3, 5. Which then leaves us with 2, 4, 6. 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Wow, all the even numbers. That's 10. That's 20. That's 2. No.
Go ahead and calculate it if you have the time. You'll see.
Do we have this? We have a digital root. Oh, sweet. So, if we leave out 3, 7, and 8, we get 1, 2, 3. No, hold on. 1, plus 2 plus 3 plus no. 1 plus 2 plus not 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. Digital root is 9. What? I added someone that I shouldn't have. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. But this is right. Ace, Ace, Snake. Oh no. I have an issue here. Digital root of 0 is an error. But what about, there's gotta be, hasn't there? So if we split into 4 and 3, that means there's gotta be a combination of 3 which can make it through the doors. 4 plus 7 plus 5 plus 1. 8. That can go through the door. That is, already I've done it wrong. That can be 8 or it can be 7. That's 4, 5, and 7, which means 1, 2, 3. No, that leaves 2, 3, 6, and 9, which is 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2. That's 2 plus 1 is 3. No, there is a way. Oh, there is a way. I think. Assuming I've not left anyone out, because that's 4, 5, 6, 7. So if 4, 7, 5 is 7. 4, 7, 5 is 7. Then, what was it? Frick, I've already forgotten. 4, 7, 5. 4, 7, 5, so 1 plus 2 plus 3, 4, 7, 5, 6. No, not 36. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 6 plus 8. Oh, no. Frick. I thought I was onto something. 6, 8. 7, 4, 7, 5. Is that really the case?
Anyway, that's how it is. Now, if we can get back to my proposal, we only have to sacrifice one person if we split into 3, 3, and 1.
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
We have to decide who's gonna die.
Yes, we do.
I
Given our
vote to
circumstances,
leave
it's
her.
logically and morally the best solution. If the other 6 are to survive, then one person has to sacrifice themselves.
That's for 7 of us, because Snake isn't here.
No, that's too cruel.
What's so cruel about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan? Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant. We shouldn't sacrifice anyone.
We shouldn't have to sacrifice anyone, but we are in this position.
I told you, that's impossible. Wake up.
Whoa, whoa, calm down, you two. Look, what Lotus is trying to say is you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think?
No, that's terrible.
I'm not asking you. Shut up.
Wow. Okay, I
What
want
about
her
you,
out.
Santa?
Me? Well, I agree, I guess.
All right, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Oh, glad to see you get it. If I can get one more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover? Hey, Clover. Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors.
Lady,
We've searched everywhere.
you are
but didn't
lying.
find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow? Let's go look for him together, okay? If we sacrifice one person, then we can go look for him. You agree with me, right?
Okay.
The motion carries. Now, let's start a vote to...
That won't be necessary. I
Ace?
will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
Oh no, man, I wanted to kick her out so bad. Plus, you're so freaking cool.
Ace, what are you saying?
He's saying he's gonna have to sacrifice himself so that the rest of us
You can't
don't
do
die.
that. That won't solve anything.
Honestly, I mean, it won't. She's not wrong. However,
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
I trust you. Each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out. If we go through them.
You won't be able to return, correct?
Yeah.
True, but that will not be the case once you've escaped.
What?
Please, I beg you. Once you've escaped, come back and rescue me. Ideally, within the time limit Zero has given us.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no way we could get back in time. We've only got 5 hours left. We don't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then, perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me? Or perhaps you would be willing to leave June behind? You see, there's no other choice. Then I see we've come to our conclusion. Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me.
Ace. Oh, why does the cool guy have to say sure thing? I would totally be up.
Go,
I wouldn't.
quickly.
I wouldn't be totally up for sacrificing myself. That's a complete lie. I would want to be that guy who can say I'll do it, but I don't know. I genuinely have no idea if I would be able to do that. Yeah, I'm with you guys.
Let's accept his kind offer then.
Lotus, I will smack you. I
Good.
will.
I think this is
I don't
the
even
best.
care if that's not gentlemanly.
Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap. It may be my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
Well, what are you
The
waiting
two
for?
of them would become
We're
three,
wasting
which
time.
is
Why don't we hurry it up?
annoying me.
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
6 and 3. Hold on, I need to check something. Let's see. 1, 2, 6, and 3. 4 plus 5, not 5, 4. 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Yeah. Is 6. Dang it. I was hoping there was a last sliver of hope, but
7.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa?
I have to find my brother.
I understand her. She's fair.
Wait, all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this.
We don't have...
There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. Right, Jumpy? Say something.
Yeah, let's think. There's gotta be another way.
There's not.
Fine. Forget about it.
Because
I'll figure it
9
out on my
died.
own.
Ugh!
Ace! Come on, Ace. Please stand up. You can't give up yet. We just have to sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way that we can all get out of here.
Oh, if 9 hadn't died. The bugger.
Ace! What happened? Ace, say something.
I'm all right.
How are you all right?
This.
A syringe? Soparil beta. What does this do? Did you use this?
Yes. It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
He's gonna pass out, though.
Anesthetic.
I found it earlier. While we were searching the hospital rooms, I thought it might be useful later. I didn't think I'd be using it on myself.
Why did you do this?
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap. I really am. very tired.
Ace,
Hmm? Is there something you want to say?
His voice gets ironically sinister, but
I just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
no, don't, Ace, don't fall asleep.
You feel warm. So comfortable. I think I'll have a nice dream.
Ace! Ace!
Let's get him up on a bed.
he knocked himself out. That's
Well,
interesting.
we really don't have a choice now.
Yeah.
We can't let his sacrifice go to waste.
Sacrifice.
Right?
He's not dead, is he?
Like you even mean that.
Ah.
You say something?
No, nothing.
You know what? I'm gonna stop here and we can continue this in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.